Hello, I'm Mike Hamlar, host of the New Virginia Economy, and we welcome our guest, Carl Knoblock, Director of the SBA for Virginia and Tennessee. Carl, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me here today, Mike.
Well, thanks for coming on. So tell us a little bit about the SBA.
The Small Business Administration came into existence in 1953, basically to create jobs. But its focus is to help anybody that's wanting to start a business, to grow a business, or even want to get out of the business finally. We're there to assist at any time of that life cycle.
Awesome. Now, I know we talked earlier about things have changed over the last 70 years, right?
Correct.
And we talked about exporting being one of the big ones.
Correct.
So 95% of the U.S. economy is outside of the United States.
Correct.
So tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, the thing is if people look, and you look at the sheer number of people, you know, we're roughly 350 million people. Well, we have billions that are outside this region.
With a B.
Yeah, the big B.
Yeah, the big B.
And the thing is, they're the growing economy. They're the growing middle class. And guess what? They want to purchase American-made products. They always look to purchase American-made products because of the quality.
Wow, that's interesting. So tell us a little bit more about the SBA and in your travels. I know you travel all over the country.
Well, the thing is, traveling with SBA, you know, we get to see, as I always tell people, I'm really fortunate because in the morning I could walk into a bakery and get to enjoy that nice, good treat. But at the end of the day, I could be walking out of Geno Lab looking at the next innovation of technology coming to market. So we get to see all phases of the business. We just don't do what a lot of people think, Main Street, where we just kind of do retail stores, restaurants and things. We do everything.
Right. So if that yearning entrepreneur is looking at the TV right now and they need some help, what do you suggest for them?
The biggest thing I tell people, if you really want to pursue that opportunity, there are plenty of resources. Yeah, as they say, we have Google.
Right.
You just hit it, start a business, and you'll be amazed. The Commonwealth of Virginia has a very good website about starting your business in Virginia. The thing is, we have our website, www.sba.gov. We also have our resource partners here, Small Business Development Center. And the thing is that you have the library, which everybody forgets about, the librarians. They're a wealth of knowledge, and people don't capitalize on them enough.
Well, that is great that you point that out, because the library is not used as much as it used to be, but they are a valuable resource in our communities. So we talk about SBA, we talk about entrepreneurship and starting a business. So say if you've been in business for 20 years, or Hamlar Curtis, we just celebrate 65 years.
Congratulations.
Third generation, and we're getting there, and we still have Duke Curtis, our second generation. So tell us, if you're an existing business, how could the SBA help?
Well, the big thing is, if you're an existing business and if you're wanting to stay status quo, there are ways to do that. If you're wanting to grow, that means maybe you having to change your brand. It may mean jumping into new sectors. When I had one of my businesses, we were a mature industry, and we had to rebrand ourselves to actually create ourselves new market opportunities to grow and actually generate new revenue sources.
So rebranding is okay. So putting out a new logo might help a little bit, crafting up the website, or what other things might you suggest?
Well, what services you may offer. In today's world, you think of your line of work in that, and you think about how we're connected to the web and everything, and people can't make it to the funeral or something like that. Could you live stream it? Mm-hmm. That would actually make people feel much better that they couldn't afford to come here, but they still could experience it and be a part of it.
Yeah, we've done that before. Yeah. We've actually Skyped it.
Kudos to you.
Yeah, so we've actually done that, and we've done some other things. So that's great. So tell us a little bit more about A8. I know that's a big, and I mean, if we took it would take all the time in the world to figure out everything with A8.
Yeah.
So just give us a little synopsis on what that is designed
Yeah,
for.
that's focusing on government contracting.
Yes.
Okay, and I always tell people, if you're a pure startup, look at local government for starting out. If you're more experienced, look at state government next, and also the private sector. Mm-hmm. And then if you're really experienced, so I say 5 years or more, then look at federal contracting. And the 8A program is a business development program to help you grow your business within government contracting. And the thing is, if you start earlier than that, you typically don't reap the rewards if you wait till longer when you're much more mature.
So I guess basically getting the track record, having the history, those things are all boxes that need to be checked before you can
Yeah, we have too many people because 2 years is the magical mark, and they jump in at 2 years and they don't know the ropes. And so they waste 4 years, because it's a 9-year program.
Right.
They waste 4 years trying to learn it. And those are lost opportunities.
Okay, great. Well, do you have any final thoughts that you want the viewers to see? Hear? To see and hear, right?
Yeah, the one thing I want to stress to everyone, there are opportunities abound And the thing is that take advantage of that dream, chase it, make it a reality, and there's plenty of resources to help you every step of the way.
Well, again, Carl, thank you. So if they want to get in contact with you or they want to see where this information is located, let the folks know where they can reach you.
Once again, our website's www.sba.gov. Thank you.
Carl, thank you so much. And as always, I want to thank our sponsors. Again, thank our guest, Carl Knoblock. And for more information, you can go to newvirginiaeconomy.com. Well, that's it for today, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Mike Hamlar. Remember, stay focused, remain engaged, and be encouraged because together we are building the new Virginia economy.